Hi, I'm David McCloskey, former CIA analyst and the author of the upcoming thriller, The Persian. The Persian is a spy thriller. It's set in the middle of the shadow war between Iran and Israel, and it features at its center a very clever dentist, a man named Kamran Esfahani, who is a Persian Jew who lives in Stockholm and who is dreaming of a bigger and better life in California. Now, Cam, as he's known, is recruited by the Mossad to go back into Iran and set up a dental practice there, where he'll help them conduct smuggling and surveillance and assassinations. Things go well for a while until very particular people start to die inside Israel, members of the Mossad unit that recruited Cam. So Cam is sent to recruit a woman in Iran who may hold the keys to understanding who is behind the string of assassinations. This operation goes totally sideways, and Cam, it's no spoiler to say, ends up in an Iranian prison where he's writing much of this book as his confession. Now, in that 3 years' time that he's been in prison, Cam has managed to keep one secret, and much of this book becomes a journey to discover whether he can keep that secret from his captors and from us. Hi, I'm here at Waterstones Piccadilly, and I'm going to share with you 3 books that were absolutely instrumental in writing my upcoming novel, The Persian. The first is the Shahnameh, the Persian Book of Kings, by Ferdowsi. Now, this is a mythical story. It's actually written, much of it was written in the 10th century. And if you think that this mythical sort of Persian epic poetry has no relevance today, you're absolutely wrong. Many Iranians know this story inside and out and really filter much of the way that they talk about the world and think about the world through the lens of a lot of epic poetry. And so reading the Shahnameh and incorporating it as much as was possible into the lives of the characters was a really, really fun and critical piece of writing The Persian. All right, next up is Black Wave by Kim Gaddis. You will be very pleased to know that I did not write a contemporary spy thriller solely on the basis of thousand-year-old Persian epic poetry. This is an exceptional piece of nonfiction about the Middle East since 1979, and in particular, how the entire region has really been marked by the conflict between the ideological, the political, the military conflict between Iran and Saudi Arabia. And it stretches all the way up to the present. It is really an incredibly compelling story with insane characters, and it all happens to be real. And so this is much of the geopolitical foundation for The Persian can be found right here in Kim's wonderful book, Black Wave. Okay, so the next book up is City of Lies by Ramita Navai. Now, Tehran is really a character in The Persian. We spend a lot of our time in this novel in Tehran, and it is really important to me to make the city come alive, right? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like? This book, City of Lies, is one of the best books out there on Tehran, and it is not a geopolitical portrait. It's not a history. It is told through the eyes of 8 people who all feel very gritty and feel very human. Here we have characters who are making homemade porn. We have mullahs who are visiting prostitutes. We've got drug dealers. So we have this really gritty sense of what Tehran, what parts of Tehran are really, really like. It is deeply human and humane and really provides a ton of incredible color on a city that I think is totally misunderstood and that I hope readers will meet in my novel, The Persian.